We're gonna wait for a few more people to come in. I'm waiting for we get some people in before I introduce my guest tonight. What's going on, everybody? We're just gonna let that keep looping in the background. That's one of the next 4 instrumentals that'll be coming out in the next 3 to 4 weeks. On my keyboard, I have this one named London Girl. Yeah, London Girl. London Girl. London Girl. London Girl. Yeah, I'll be tripping, but hey, it's creativity. Looks the beats in the house. I will get some people in here so I can introduce my guests for the night. We got in the house tonight. Tap in. Hit us in the messenger. Let us know who's in the house tonight. I see a guest. We're waiting for a few more people. Don't leave us. Wait for a few people. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and please hit the notification button, subscribe button. Please like this video and please share it, if you will. If you're on Facebook, please like and share the video. What's going on, all my people out there, Troopify, all my Troopify people? I don't really know if I'm even live broadcasting. I have no way of checking to see if I'm live broadcasting to Troopify. But if I have somebody out there, hit me in the message and let me know that it's coming through. If not, then I would just have to upload this video tonight as a concert, and you all have to watch it later. I really would like for you guys to be in here and congregate with us, on a live show. But until I can figure that part out, which I've been pondering, then I would just have to be creative in finding you all ways to get my material. And I really appreciate everybody who support me. All of the other artists who reached out to me to collab with me. Not just producers, but I have a few singers and a few rappers, a few female rappers. And so I'm going to be bringing you some other artists other than just my beats and my instrumentals. I'm going to bring other artists to the table and bring other artists to entertain you all guys. So just stick with me. Help me grow my subscriber list, and I'm going to stick with you guys, and I'm going to bring you some great entertainment. Without further ado, I think we're going to go ahead on and switch on over to the live broadcast. Whoever joins in later, they join. I get that camera in there, that's key. Okay, let's see. They're trying to act with my camera already tonight, guys. They already on it. See if we can get this camera in for you guys. Okay. So we're having a problem with the camera tonight. The camera switcher. I mean, what's going on with StreamYard tonight? Okay, so give me a second to get this camera going. So apparently my camera doesn't want to switch. Is it because I have a guest? Let me see, hold on. Apparently not. This is very strange. Oh, so it's OBS trying to come through? Let me see, hold on. Well, this is very strange. I've never had this to happen before. So it keeps wanting to show the OBS camera. Okay. So I need to wait to get OBS to come on. All right, hold on one second, guys. Let me see here. They will show the background, so we're stuck on media player. Oh, okay, so now you know what's going on now. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll find out what's going on. They have some kind of virtual background on me, so that's why I couldn't see myself. Okay, hold on. Here we go. What's up, everybody? All of y'all who've been following me know, boy, it's just been on, man, with the technical difficulties, but I like the challenges, so without further ado, here we go. We're back. We have textmebacktryst back in. And Trist reached out to me a few days ago, wanted me to check out some samples. I checked them out, man. They were fire. And a lot of y'all know that I I may use drum samples and things like that when I'm working in Fruit Loops, which has just been a long time since I've worked in Fruit Loops. I mess with it a little bit, but a lot of y'all who really know me know I work off a workstation keyboard. But I do have my pads. Let me show you. Hold on, wait a minute. I do have my pads here that I load samples onto, and I can use my samples here. But a lot of y'all on Throwback Thursday saw that I did that. If you attended Throwback Thursdays, you saw that I had some old school songs that I would load on a sample. But you know that YouTube was muting a lot of my videos because, of course, those weren't my samples and they weren't copyright cleared. So that's a whole just why I never used samples. A lot of the 20, almost 30 years of me in music, I've never really used samples. I just didn't feel like the clearancing and all that and going through that and sharing a lot of money with people. But when it comes to like instruments and loops and stuff, yeah, I would use those. I'll collaborate and use those. So that's what I'm gonna try to do tonight. Well, I did really jump on something, but none of this is quantized. I was just playing a drum riff along with one of Textmebacktryst samples. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what we were messing around with, and I'm gonna do something a little more professional tonight. So let's see here. Y'all have to let me know if the music is loud enough. Too loud? I doubt if it's too loud. I got the compressor on it tonight. I think I can do a little bit more though. What's going on, my YouTube people? I'm trying to switch back and forth. You know, I might get quiet, but I'm trying to switch back and forth to check my comments and everything on both platforms because on StreamYard I can't catch them all. So what you working on, Trish? Let's hear what you working on over there.
All right, I'm cool. Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear you through my headphones, but I can hear you through my monitor speaker. So I know you're at least on the broadcast.
All right, cool.
What's going on with you, my brother? Nice to meet you.
I'm good. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. So how long you been on? You've been doing music. How long you been producing?
I've been producing since 2019. That's when I
Oh,
found
okay.
out I have a calling for music, or so to say.
Yes, yes, yes. There's always some spiritual calling, man, for people who naturally do music. You know, like I said, I've been doing it for a long time. I'm not a star and I'm not a millionaire from it, but I've been around a lot of people who just gave it up because they weren't going to get rich or famous. But you know, like people like us, we just like doing it. If it happens, it happens. You know, just don't
Yeah.
push it. You know, just let it come to you. You know, but Yeah. So what you working on?
100%. I was working on a sample earlier.
Mhm.
Nothing too crazy, just three layers. I did it with two arpeggios and a pad.
Mhm.
Yeah, it came out all right, I guess. How are you doing?
I was trying to let me see. I was gonna what I wanted to do. What I did on that first sample I worked on. Really, actually, like I said, I was just playing along with it. I opened up my Audacity. I like to because I be fumbling around on Fruity Loops sometimes. But so I opened up my Audacity and I dropped the sample in Audacity and I chopped it up inside Audacity a little bit. It wasn't too, I did it real quick so I can mess around with it. And I just straight recorded a drum riff that I was making into Audacity. So it wasn't quantized to the beat or anything. It was just something I was messing around with. So if I say
Mhm.
I really want to use that loop, what I would probably is maybe two things I have to do. The most professional way I may have to do it is actually um, load that sample up into my workstation onto one of the pads and pad it in um, and quantize it, or I can leave it like it is on Audacity and come back and make the drum track and any other accompanying tracks to it on the workstation and just match it through MIDI or match the tempos when I go to dump it off of the workstation onto Audacity. I don't know if you understand it or not, but it seems like it's
Yeah,
a whole lot of work. But it's just the fact, man. I just in 2008, I stopped doing music for a while because I lost interest in it, and I was fine on Fruity Loops and all of that, and I just I just went a whole total another path. And like you said, you had a calling for music, and it's like I went through all kind of depression, doing all kind of other stuff, and I was just wondering what was wrong with me for so many years. And it was like, man, it must be music, So
yep,
now I'm
yep.
back, and so many things have changed, but a lot of the workstation keyboards, of course, they're more advanced, but once you learn them, they're basically all the same. I don't really even need an instructional booklet. Sometimes I can tinker around for about 3 or 4 days and get the gist of what to do on it. But when I came back and tried to get on the Fruity Loops, it was like, oh my God. I started off I was on music before the Fruity Loops came out. I was using Acid Pro, Acid Jazz, and I was doing the drag and drop because I didn't have a keyboard at the time. Or I
Whoa.
would plug in a little MIDI keyboard and make, samples like you were doing, make my own samples and drag and drop them to other samples. Then when Fruity Loops came out, man, that changed the game. It's like, and
True.
but like I said, after coming back from 2008, I just started back in August of last year. So we're basically starting back at that time, and you're starting in 2019 is almost like, hey, that's about a good time. So,
Divine
so
timing.
let me see if I can put this on Audacity. Like, I'm going to mute the drum track because what I actually really want to do. Hold on, let me get my keyboard right. Let me switch cameras. Okay. Um, oh, so where you from, Trish?
I'm from Armenia.
Armenia,
Romania.
Romania.
Yep.
Wow, man, what you doing up?
I'm
It's the music.
yep.
Well, it's
Keeps
nice to meet you, my man. Way on the other. That's man, I love this. I really do. I love meeting people. I don't care who it is. And then it's like, man, it's so great that you can meet people from anywhere, man, and just get along. It's love, man. Music just brings love.
yep. I've been
That's
focusing
great,
on.
man.
True.
That's absolutely great, man. I'm glad that you're up at this time. Or this time, what time is it over there?
4:30 a.m.
Wow, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
No
So
worries,
without
man.
further ado, then we need to produce something then.
Yes, sir.
All right. You have anything else you want on you want us to listen to before we get started in this?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's fine.
So as you don't know, you can see here, you can see my keyboard, most
Yep.
of it. All right. Put it back some. Might need to zoom. Well, not really. All right, here we go. To the good drum track. What I actually really wanted to do, I didn't really want to put a drum to it. I wanted to put. All right, this is what I'm gonna use. Add some legato to it. About
So right now you're
45.
chopping the sample.
Excuse me.
Right now you are chopping the sample.
No, I'm trying. What I'm going to do is probably. I'm putting in. I'm going to add another deep, like an 808 bass, because I don't have those type of sounds, so I have to emulate those sounds. And then when I want to do trap, I can change my legato and set it, and so when I'm
Oh,
making the beat, I can. I have to put my sustain in too. So as I'm, let me see. I'll show you what I'm doing. Go back to my release. Turn my release up. Now my sustain. See what I'm doing now?
yeah.
It took me a long time to figure out how to do that. I had to figure it out myself. Once I figured out it was legato, I had to go and find all of the settings, and it was like a week before I finally matched it down just right. Nobody would tell me, so I did it myself. So here we go. Let me show here.
I still have a lot to learn about this, man.
We always have a lot to learn. I'm glad I'm starting over, so I'm gonna have to have somebody to teach me a lot of those things on Fruit Loops again, like those tricks. Let me see here. There we go. I thought I turned that drum track off. Evidently, I didn't. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you go.
Yeah, so if you are trying to make trap, there are lots of resources online, like royalty-free samples.
I couldn't hear you, Tristan. Say that again.
There are resources online, like royalty-free samples, melodies, drum kits, and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and they for free. And it's like a bank of 5 gigabytes or something like that.
yeah. I mean, I have a whole doggone. what 4 terabyte hard drive of stuff that one of my friends gave me and all, but sometimes I be procrastinating. And this
Yeah.
guy has so much stuff. He's a truck driver now, so he doesn't hardly get time to do it. So he gave me a lot of stuff, excuse me, on his hard drive. And I got to get around to digging through all of it one day.
Yep.
I got to be able to hear the other track. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay out a drum track on my keyboard and then just match the tempo to that so we know what we want. All right, here we go. To the other track. Put another drum track on 11. And what I usually do is like when I program that 808 sound on one track, I always come back on another track and actually put a drum track and then lay that 808 or that what we call a lot of people call that what that drill sound to the back end of it. So
So you lay out the drums first, and then you come out with the 808.
hmm because a lot of times if I know it's like when you're using a hard kick and you are using a hard 808 sound, you're gonna get what you hear. You're gonna get those frequencies. You know, get the frequency sound, and then you will have that click, and then you will also have it sound like a flam. It's just the kicks won't be on. So both of them can't really have a hard kick unless you're just using an 808 kick with the long sustain. But if you're using another kick drum along with the 808 sound, that 808 sound shouldn't have any kind of kick in it. If your drum is gonna have a kick, that's how I do it now.
You
'Cause
need
I
to lower
noticed a
the
lot.
attack. You
Excuse
need to
me.
lower. You need to lower the attack on the 808.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I stumbled across that information recently. I'm doing it in my beats now.
I gotta remember how we did that track. Oh, let me see. Okay, turn it back off. Trying to get the instruments close to it. That's what it was. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna be 16 measures. No, we don't want the tone now. We want now I can't even hear. It's like man, my doggone headphones are so doggone low. Hold on, let me turn them up some. Like some of the sounds, I can't even hear them now. Hold on, let me see what is going on. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what happened. We got stuck in record mode some kind of way. All right, here we go. The heck? Oh, I guess I recorded that. Oh. What is this? Hold on. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, wait a minute. Is it starting? I think it's starting. That's what's going on. Okay, it's starting up the doggone Audacity. I don't have MIDI on. Okay. Oh, how to get on to it? All right, so we just undo that whole track then. That's what we'll do.
So
Want to
now
wait
the
till I'm
sound.
doing it. It wants to wait till I'm doing a live show to try to act like I don't know what I'm doing. I hate that. Yeah, here we go.
Ooh, that kick is hard as a motherfucker.
Say what now?
The kick is hard as a motherfucker.
Can you hear? I can't hear it probably as hard as y'all hear it because I'm listening to it straight out of my monitoring system, and I'm not listening to it out of actually the broadcast monitor. So that's why I'm glad somebody's on so they can really tell me if they can hear it or what the sound is or what have you. But that wasn't even the actually the bass that I was gonna add. Let me quantize this real quick. Quantize 1 4. Some swing to it. It's like it's off for me a little bit.
A little bit, yes. Yeah, it's cool now.
Yeah, yeah, it's off. Uh, that's the only thing, man. You'll have it, be like, dang. But usually when that happens, shoot, the next one I make be better. So I'll be like, okay, oh well. I think it messed up right when I tried. I really actually slipped when I came to that 808 kick on that first one, and that's what messed it all up. I'm giving a cheat code. One at a time. I think that first is gonna be off. The quantize don't catch it. Hate that. See what quantize do. Sometimes quantize absolutely screws it up.
So now you have the keyboard hooked up to a workstation.
Yeah. Fine. Oh, let me see. Do you remember what key the that melody is in?
I can look it up now. Just a sec.
What's going on YouTube? What's going on Trubify? What's going on Facebook? What you are seeing here tonight is a collaboration with me and my man, Textmebacktryst. Oh, I got my man. Hey, let me get you on the stream, my man. What's going on, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
What cracking, homie?
Shit, man. Just relaxing, man. Just cooling, cuz. That's it.
Hey, thanks for dropping in, homie. Hey, bro. Hey, you have been supporting me, dog.
Hell yeah. I'm always, man. You shit.
Yeah,
Come
you've
on,
been
cuz. You
supporting
already
me,
know
dog. You might get 1% on royalties on something. I'm gonna talk to you,
that.
bro. I'm gonna get you on some of my promo because you've been on here. We've been on it, bro.
Hey, some
Real.
of them beats, hey, them goddamn beats, boy. That beat I heard today, Charlotte, man. I would murder that bitch.
Yeah, this what we
I just like to,
reworking on. See, cause this is my man. Text me back. Tris This is one of my great homies, man, from way back, man. We've been knowing each other a great long time. He's a rapper too. What have
Hey,
you?
yeah.
And yeah,
stop, stop.
man. And I
What's
met my
up, cuz?
man Tris the other day, and that's his sample that I'm laying the drum track to. So he's on with me tonight. It might not come out all great tonight, but it's gonna come out great in the end. In the
But
in the end.
I'm an artist though. You already know that. I got music and all that too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, I just hell, I'm 45 years old. I'm still doing it. Still me.
Shit, I'm
I still
52,
feel
man.
good.
Hey, look, hey,
I
look, look,
know.
hey,
I know.
hold up.
I know. I
Where
know.
we at here?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just cooling, man, doing my thing.
Yeah, 52, man. Still doing this thing,
Yeah,
man.
you OG, baby. Hell yeah.
Let
Shit,
me
even
see
on the
something
street,
real quick.
You
Oh,
got
hey,
that
hey,
bitch hit
Tris,
on the
did
street
you
though.
find out what key that was?
Yeah, it's D minor.
And D one, D what?
D minor.
Okay, D
Um,
minor. So we got uh, uh.
she going to
Yeah,
get.
that's why I'm buying that then.
I told her she ain't got to go get the
Might be
band.
too low.
God damn.
All right, let me see.
So he might got down like who the fuck these people is.
Oh, I messed up somewhere. Hold on. What was that? What was that? I can't even hear that. It's so sub bass. Yeah, that's what I messed up at. Really, it's hard for me to hear. I can't even hear that monitor like I usually if I have it plugged right into my keyboard. So hold on. I'm working with it. Uh, I don't want to do that. That's very low, but that's what they want.
Ooh, that's fire.
See what I was talking about, Trish? You gotta have make sure that doggone the hit is somewhere in with that sub bass. That's why I don't have no kick in that sub bass. I wish I could hear it better though. But let me see. It's one of my tracks is off, and I'm pretty sure it's still that drum track. The first measure, first two measures. So you know what I'll do.
Hey, is your homie um having music on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I have man. I have stuff everywhere. Yeah, if you just type in Jaybird and then the Lokester, and you can find man. I'm somewhere everywhere. Some of my stuff from back in 2003, 4, 5, and stuff is on YouTube. And that's a lot of my stuff that's on Reverb Nation and SoundClick. And that's a lot of my old stuff. But my recent things, I haven't done any rapping or singing, since I've been back. This has all been instrumentals and beats. And so lately I just got on BeatStars what I think in October or something like that. And I just started distributing music to all the channels like Spotify and all of that in December. So yeah, man. Let me see. So I hope that quantized. So let me see. I'm gonna. Yeah, I like that little offbeat that was there.
That's fire.
Sound like it's right. I think it's that first snare. It's the first snare.
That
I'm
it's
gonna
off.
erase. I'm gonna erase the first measure of the drum track, and then bring that back in because that first snare is off, and the quantize is not even gonna fix that. So I wish I can. Hold on. Uh, I wish I could show my screen. Okay, so we're going to erase measure 1 through 1. That's right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. I screwed up. That was the wrong track. So we do undo. Jump over to track 11 and do that. Function. Erase measure. 1 to 1. There we go. Then we just do it over again. Okay. Quantize that and keep it going. That's what it was. That was that first snare. Oh, what happened to my man? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Again.
Yeah,
There you
yeah. I
go.
don't know what that happened.
Go
You
ahead,
must have dropped
son.
yourself. I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
See, I
I
was
was
going with
wondering
the
where
little
you
teach. I'm gonna teach the little young whippersnappers how to get it. We the ones that started this shit. They just trying to finish. Teach them how to win.
Okay, so now what I usually do, Tris, is like, okay, on the drum track, I go and lay some simple symbols on there. A lot of people spread a lot of stuff out all over those tracks, man. They'll put the bass drum on one
Yeah.
track,
All
snare
that
this,
shit
that.
sound
I
the
don't do that.
same.
I don't do that on the workstation keyboard because it be too much. But on Fruit Loops, of course, I would do it that way. Well, of course, you can only do it that way on there. But I actually go ahead on and layer what I'm doing. So on that drum track, I'm gonna add some symbols and
Hey Jay.
stuff. Huh?
Hey, you on Reverb Nation too, ain't it?
Yeah, boy, I've been on that since like 2003. Sound
I've
click
been.
too.
Yeah, I got SoundClick shit. I was all. I put all my music on MySpace. Lost all that shit.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
because I went to go look at my MySpace, the Crescendo. Remember, I had Crescendo Records, man. That is sitting up there, but there's nothing in there anymore. Hey, I'm
I
gonna
got.
throw the
I got.
arpeggiator on this. Hey, watch
Yeah,
what I do with this right here.
I got my whole album on. My whole group. My album is on Reverb Nation. WAM Wham Boys Productions. Worth a
I don't
million.
have anything on SoundCloud.
I got one on SoundCloud. Yeah, I got one on SoundCloud. That's me Trill featured. I was featured on that one. They can't see what we doing on here, Candy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. No, they can't. No, they can't. They can't see what I'm doing. I love the beats, man. You got them that all the beats, all these rappers and all these beats, all this shit sounds like the same, man.
Yeah, that's what I try, man. I be trying to make beats of what theirs be sound like, but it
That
end
shit's
up.
garbage, man.
Hold on, wait a minute. I hope my man ain't get. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to put it on. Here we go. 3 people. There we go. All right. I gotta keep watching this thing because it keep on knocking people off the stream.
No, I did that myself.
All right.
I thought a fuck boy said something. Reach his ass up to the break something. Welcome to the newborn hell. God, you the shit. On the time of saying, hell. You be seeing this shit. Something like a people creeper show. A people creeper shooting your ass in the walk and show out. It's a show out. Spit them out. You're taking the famous damn in rap.
I ain't like that because my picture is acting like a jackass.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Put a little clap in it. There you go. Okay. Snap. Snap. Oh, no.
You asshole.
Yes, sir.
So apparently, okay, I'm still gonna do it that way because I want to be on that track.
I got my back against the wall. Busting my phone, y'all. I was pushing my phone. I ain't never gonna fall. I stand tall. I'm big bold. I was up against all y'all. I put up against the wall and back. You don't talk. Hold it, buck it, hold it, the real. All of y'all. All of the pop,
Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, I like that little skip right there, dude. All right, here we go. Go to the next track. off of that.
Cuz, how long you gonna be on, man?
You ain't no telling.
Hey, we finna ride to Clinton right quick, and I'm gonna I'm gonna come back and join you.
All right, if I'm still on, just hit me up because I'll probably go on live tomorrow too. Sometime I'm going in the middle of the day though.
Okay, I'll be here. I ain't gotta work till tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you still on making some beats, I Clinton like 30 miles, so shit, I'll be right back. So it's like you on there
All
about
right.
11:30. If you on there about 11:30, 12, I'm gonna definitely get on. I got
All
something
right.
for you. Got something for you.
I know you do.
Go down, man.
Yeah, right.
That's how
I'm
I
gonna
like it.
holler at you, cuz.
All right, cuzzo.
Can't be that far now. Can't
All
be
right,
that
here we
far.
go. Another drum track. Let me see.
Ooh.
You still there, Tris?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm still here. Had to hit it.
Yeah, dog it, man. Oh, you still want to play? Now we're gonna be creating. That's what I want right here. Arpeggiator on that one too. I know a lot of people are like, man, that's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking right now. Yeah, it is.
Oh, there we go.
But imagine the ones before us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I've been, as a matter of fact, I've been in studios like way when they still had the ADAT, the ADAT recorders. Man, you have so many patches of wires everywhere. It's like, man, what the heck? Now it's just like we have computers. They envy us now.
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I want to do right there.
So you have sounds in the hardware now?
Excuse me.
You are picking sounds from the hardware?
Yeah, yeah. I'm making it all like I'm making a whole drum track right here on the workstation, and then I just dump it off onto my computer once I finish with it. That's how I do a lot of my beats. If I don't make them on like Fruity Loops or anything, I'll
Yeah.
make them on my computer. I mean, well, on my workstation keyboard. That's what 99% of the beats you heard me make have come from. So once I get some of those up, then I get some samples from you. Then I get some good good drum samples, and then I use some of those modules, man. Because if you listen to some of my songs on SoundClick, yeah, on SoundClick, a lot of those were Fruity Loops beats. You could probably tell the difference in the beats I made with Fruity Loops and the ones I made on the workstation because I make more fluid music type of beats on my workstation, and I made more like hip hop and trap beats on the Fruity Loop.
Okay.
All right, what I got? Oh, we muted here.
You have the same name on SoundClick, right?
Yep. Jaybird Lobster. Let me see here. Unmute that track. Unmute that track. Here we go. Now I'll go back to the picture. Here we go.
Yeah, I gotta make an account on SoundClick.
I think I should have. Oh, I might have messed up on the quantize. Hold on. I did. Should have quantized it in high. Undo. I'll go back down. Quantize high. Oh, one. I don't like the way that snap came in either, but ride with it for a second. Let me see something. Get back to Audacity here. This is not gonna tell me the tempo, so I'm gonna have to match it.
Right, it's 160.
What was the tempo to that sample?
160.
160.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So 160. That was 160. I wonder how wicked this would sound if I put this on 80. Let's see. Music creativity. You put this on 80. So what I should do is, let me see if it'll match it a little bit though. Because what I do is lay both drum tracks down an 80 and a 160 and then see which ones do. I can already tell that's gonna sound crazy. I don't know. That's what it's gonna go off at because I think my sample was off right there. You can always fix that. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna have to, when I go back to do the sample again, I'm not gonna chop it up like I did that time. We got the beat that we want because it's on the computer, it's on the workstation now. And we know that the 80 tempo works with that 160. Let me see here. Try it again because I came in right on time. Hold on. did that wrong. I already know what. All right, now this was the real fun. Get ready to start now. No, man, now I want to get creative. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Stop. We don't need that. Yeah. Stop. Now we know we can make. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I only went to 10. All right. I really didn't do it the way I wanted to anyway. So. We want to. See how I'm layering? So if you don't know your chords, if you know what you play, what note you know your note you played in, you just come back and make you some singles, and then come back and then lay you two on top, and it's still a chord because that other one note is already played. So that's how I learned how to put chords together before I learned how to actually play them. Because these were the two notes I added in there first, the D, and then I went to the. I'm tripping. So that would be your next chord.
All right. Okay.
Oh, ah. Why do I keep going back to that note? What? I be getting with brain farts like that. Oh no 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 not in that. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm taking that sample and just sampling it to my pad. That'll be a lot easier. No. Yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. All those samples, I'm just gonna sample them onto my pad.
Damn, that is a lot of work.
What you say?
It is a lot of work.
You be like, man, I would have been finished by now. Yeah, I just went about it a different way. I went about it a different way because if I probably would have just been doing it, by myself, that's the way I would have done it. I would just taking the sample and go ahead on and put it onto my pads. But even that's a little bit of work because when I put the sample onto my pad, I may have to truncate the front or the back of it, depending, how well it lays on the pad. But once it gets on there, it's a lot easier then because once I lay the beat, I just trigger the pad.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll show you what I mean. I might get in trouble tonight for this because I don't have a copyright for this, but I'm still going to do it. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see that smile, but let me see where's my bank at. Change that bank. So now you can see, I might get in trouble for that, but I'm gonna do it real quick. See how they those two samples from one song on two different pads, and I can just play them back and forth with each other. So that's not the samples that go with that song.
Yeah, I do that on my launchpad as well.
Oh, it must be a lot. I can't find those other samples in one of these banks. See, I have a lot of stuff on here that are samples that are somebody else's music. So but that's why I really don't use samples. But I was doing something on Thursdays called Throwback Thursdays, and I was taking like older songs and just messing around with them. I really wasn't going to even use them as beats. I was just entertaining the crowd by just taking. Somebody say, "Hey man, I want you to do something with such and such song," and then on that Thursday, I let them know, "Hey, that's what I'm going to do." And then I started getting flagged on Facebook, so I just stopped doing it. Let me see. It's something. Hold on. Let me see. It's one. It's one in particular. Ah, where is it? That's it. That's it. So where's the sample for it though? Uh, it has to be somewhere up in here. There it is. Might get in trouble for that one too, but I'll let you hear the sample first, and then what I made around that sample.
Oh, that's a dope sample.
Why do I feel this pain? Why does it rain? Why do I feel this pain? Now here's what I made over it. Oh wait a minute, wait. Let me put it back on 8 measures because it's gonna loop crazy if I don't.
Oh yeah. That's a classic.
And you can see me triggering the pad.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it'll probably be easier for me to take your samples, put them on the pads, and then let the beat just run. And then when it's time for those samples to come in, trigger them on the pads. And then when I trigger them on the pads, they can also be when you trigger my pads and you have a dedicated track that you can record your pads onto. So as I'm listening to the track, wherever your sample comes in, and when I hit it, it's going to record it. So from then on, after that, whenever I just play the beat out, the pads are going to just sample. I mean, the pads are going to trigger whenever they're supposed to trigger at from then on. That's what I like about this keyboard. Because after you get it programmed where you want everything at, it automatically quantizes it. So I think that's what I'm going to
Okay.
end up doing on these samples. So I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take all of your samples and I'm gonna put them on. another SD card, and then I'm gonna put them onto my sample pads because it'll be hard. It'll be harder trying for me to just because there's a way I can do it. Plug it in audio. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. There's a way I can do it audio by plugging it to the back and just sampling it in, or I can just take the actual wave file from an SD card and put it on the hard drive, which will be better quality also, and just put on the pads. I think that'd be a better way because the way I did it on here on the Audacity just didn't come out good. As you can tell, one of my samples not just coming out even, and a piece of the drum track I think is misfumbled. Sounds so low to me. I just wonder if it's high to y'all. See, like right there, that transition between there, we could tell that well, it's not off, but there is a sounds. But one of these are off. I wish I could show the screen. I should have showed the screen. Let me see. This camera should be able to do it. Hold on. Oh, I'd have to zoom in so far. Let me see.
Damn, you got a whole lot of equipment there. Okay, yeah, I see you. Yeah, you can zoom out a little.
Let me see here. Hey, man. Back off this doesn't sound crazy.
It's okay like that.
I think that's about the best I can do. Let me just do it like that. Yeah. So as you can see, what I like I said, what I did, probably what I, cause see if I did made Fruit Loops, I probably would have been finished with it. I would just drop your sample in Fruit Loops, and then made this same beat around it, which I might do that tomorrow too.
But it's like a
Yeah.
challenge. Yeah, I have a launch pad and a keyboard, an Alesis keyboard.
You have Oasis?
Yeah,
I've never
but I
had an Oasis, but what's that other but that's a keyboard controller.
yeah,
I had what was those ones the popular ones that they be having out the God, what was the name of those keyboard controllers everybody be getting? It was on the tip of my tongue. It started with an A. Um, I can't remember, but I had a couple of keyboard controllers, but my friend was trying to tell me to get one, but I was like, man, I mean, I can use my keyboard as a keyboard. Man, it's a controller also. So I was like, I got more bang for the buck because I have a workstation keyboard and it's a controller. So I
a
guess now you're gonna motivate me to end up going on to Fruity Loops and start practicing tomorrow.
Splice. Is the wait the piece of hardware is called a Kai?
The what?
The piece of hardware that everyone's using, it's called a Kai.
Yeah, the Akai's. Yeah, yeah, yep. I forgot which one was the one I had, but it was quite some time ago. It was like I said, it was like 2000 and that was around like 2008. Yeah, 8, 9. Cause at that time I had a Triton Pro keyboard, nothing wrong with it. I gave it away. I had a Korg, yeah, the Korg Triton. I had a Korg D 1600 16 track recorder. I gave a lot of stuff away. It's like now I paid a lot of money for a lot of that stuff too. Because if you look, I paid like $3,000 for that recorder. Now I go online. Now I can find one in great condition for $200.
Man.
And I remember when I first started, I started off shoot. Well, when I first got my home recording studio, I started off with a Tascam Porter Studio 414. I remember the model number. It was a 4-track cassette recorder. And my first keyboard that I actually bought that I arranged on was a Yamaha PSR 550. I remember all that. That was because that was my very first of my own stuff, and I thought I was really doing something. And that's why it's great, man. To remember where you start from. No matter how far you go, man, you always remember where you start from, because man, it's it's all growth. Sometimes you got to have things to look back on to keep moving forward. They say don't look in the rearview mirror, but sometimes that's what it's there for. You know,
True.
It's there. But you're supposed to. It's the rearview mirror is a tool. The rearview mirror is not put there to hinder you. So when you look in hindsight, and when you look into the past, you really should look for things, man, that just boost you forward. I mean, like if you're not going to just lay down and die or quit and just die tomorrow, you have no choice but to move on. I mean, so instead of like I said, I went through a lot of depression. It's like I had a lot of stuff going on, and I never like felt sorry. I wouldn't feel sorry for myself, shit like that. Want to kill myself or nothing like that, but it would be hard to get out of bed. It just would be hard to be motivated to do things. It was almost like fuck everything.
Yeah.
Other than just go to work and just give me my damn check so I can live. I had no other motivation. You know, like I said, when it came back to this, man, I can't light my blunt, man. What's wrong with where's my other lighter? My fault. I'm sorry. Where's my lighter? Oh well. You got any music that you want to play? 'Cause I think that I'm in a stumbling. Well, I'm not in a stumbling block. I already got the beat laid, so I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna take that same sample. I'm just gonna put it on the keyboard since I got the beat laid out, and then I'm gonna rerun it through Audacity with the beat made, and then once I get it done, I'll let you hear it. Make sure it's all intact. If we like it, we're gonna go ahead on and throw that thing up on BeatStars. Are you on Spotify? Have you have anything on distributed yet?
Yeah. A few songs.
Okay. So that way we can collab to sell whatever we can on BeatStars, and then make whatever streaming money we can on the streaming channels. Cause I
Yeah,
have
sure.
because one of my ideas, especially for marketing some of my songs, which is one of my friends, he argued all the time. Like he said, man, I go on Instagram and TikTok, and all I see is these girls dancing, girls dancing. I was like, well, it's music. They like it. That's how they express themselves. I said, you can't be mad at it, but you got to learn how to capitalize off of it. I mean, if you're scrolling and you're seeing, you scroll for an hour and you may see 100 females dancing to somebody's song. Why not yours?
Yep.
Why not this very beat that we're making right now? All we have to do is just put it on there, and I already have a list of female friends that I ask that whenever I make dance beats, where they go and make a dance challenge to the beats, and they have all of these followers. So once we distribute our songs, and they're able to go down there and add it as an audio to their reels or to their what they call it on TikTok. To your
Story.
reels and what you call it, the you know what I'm saying, when people can mix with your reels on TikTok. Well, they have to go in there and use your sound. So when all these thousands of people start doing this challenge, they have to do it to your sound. That's when we're in the money. So that's what the gimmick. You have to just Your gimmick is just make some of this music, and you really have to go out there and promote yourself. You got to have a gimmick, you know. That's why I didn't make money off of my music on SoundClick and Reverb Nation, because I really at that time, that's when I went through depression. I had all this music. It was all online. I'm like, well, damn, I don't have no fans. I'm not selling nothing. What's going on? And it's like, I just left the stuff sitting there. So now these years come back. I didn't even know I had fans. I had, people come, oh man, this is dope. And so I asked, I was like, hey man, when you started listening to my music? It's like, oh man, we up here in Milwaukee. We've been listening to your music for 2 or 3 years, man. Everybody riding around bumping your stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? So it's like, I had no way of monitoring or knowing that though, So, and at the time when I was in music, man, it's like you had to have money. It's like you really had to go and have physical CDs. And you didn't have money. You didn't have money to distribute now. Man, come on. You could pay $10 for 1 year and distribute as many songs and albums as you want to now to everywhere. Come on. We didn't I'm envious and jealous of the younger generation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm envious and jealous because we really had to go out there and buy your physical CDs. Man, dude, I bought CD duplicators, all kind of CD printers out of my pocket. I was doing some kind of Master P, baby type of shit, and riding all around to it now because I live in Augusta, Georgia, and I'm not that far from Atlanta, Georgia. But man, we would ride up to Atlanta. We were going out to Tennessee. We were going Florida. We would ride all as far as Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and a lot of times, man, we had to give away promotional CDs. This is money coming out of your pocket, just giving away promotional CDs. And if you couldn't sell them all out of the trunk, you had to do something with them. So we lost a whole lot of money. Then you had to go to all these different conventions, and you had to be there in person because there was no internet. There was none of this stuff. You had to go to Jack the Rapper and all these different places, different conventions, man, and stand out here and damn near perform in front of somebody like Puff Daddy and hope he don't slap you or hope he don't say your shit is garbage and hope you get a deal. I came from that era, dude, of the 80s. I came from the 80s with Rakim and Eric B. And one of my very favorite songs ever, man, was from EPMD. It was a song called Please Listen to My Demo. And the song was about how they had to leave the comforts of their city and their state. And at that time, if you wanted to be known, you had to go to New York City. And you had to go and stand out there in front of one of these record labels, these big record labels, hoping that one of these people that come out hear you rap and be like, hey, you're great, and offer you to come inside that building and you get a record deal. I come from that era, dude. You know what I'm saying? So you really, 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 really had to have some talent and some luck. And like now these days, it's like, and I don't knock anybody. I really don't knock anybody, but it's people out there that have absolutely no talent that are making it. And I'm not knocking. I'm not, I am jealous of it. I'm not jealous of that. I'm jealous of the fact that we just didn't have it as easy as you guys have it now. That's all. That's all I'm saying. We didn't have the platforms. We didn't have the internet. We couldn't distribute anything for $10 for the year. Oh my God. So I'm not bitching. I just got back in the game. I just recognized what was going on. I can still make decent music. And I just jump back in the game and I'm riding along with y'all young people. You know what I'm saying? I'm 52 and I still feel like I'm 26. So I'm gonna ride. So let's see what we gonna make of this. I know I'm rambling a lot, but I like for people to get to know me, man, because I'm really passionate about what I do, and I really do love people. And I'm really excited that you're here because I've never really collabed with people outside of just people that was in my clique or on my little small record label or right here just in my city. I never really collaborated with people really outside of my town or on the internet like this, in a professional manner. We're trying to get money. So it's really an honor, man, that you thought of my music of being that good enough that you don't want to collaborate with me. So again, I do thank you for that. So
No worries, man.
yeah,
I'm always looking to collaborate.
yeah. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm how much longer you want to be on?
Well, it's 6 a.m. soon. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah, I understand because I think I'm gonna crash it down too because I mean it wasn't a bad show. It's like, man, we're collaborating, we just getting the idea. So yeah, I'm gonna get me some sleep because I'm gonna get up at 4 a.m. because it's 11 p.m. here now. I'm gonna get me some sleep. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. for you, buddy, and I'm gonna take that sample and I'm gonna dump it on my keyboard. So that way, whenever you're up tomorrow and we get back together, hopefully I have something and it'll be finished and we can listen to it and then put it up online. And then we just go to the next sample and work on that. And I promise you, the next time it won't be as painstaking because I really did this a stupid way because I was excited and I really wouldn't have done it that way. But I did it that way quickly so I could hurry up put the beat to it. But I'm gonna fix it, and from there on, we're just gonna do it the right way.
Sure, no worries. I'm glad I got to know you 1 or 2%.
Yeah, thank you, my man. All right, with that, everybody, a Troublefy, give my man Tris, text me back Tris a hand. Give my man a hand. Yes, yes. Give me a hand. Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, I'm asking for too much. Okay, okay, okay. All right, everybody. If you didn't hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube, please go and do it now. If you happen to be here on my Facebook Live, please go and join so you can get the notifications. All my Tubify people, if it didn't come through live, I had no way to check. I will take this broadcast and I'm gonna upload it to you guys, and we're gonna go from there. So with that, everybody, we're gonna say good night. Good night. Text me back, Trish. Thanks again. Get you some sleep, buddy, and I'm gonna get with you tomorrow. And everybody out there in Looks to Beach land, I'll catch you tomorrow at some time. All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, peace, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for
Thank you,
having
my
me.
man. Good night.
Good night.